What if I told you that Greek mythology and Christianity share surprising similarities, but also fundamental differences that shaped how we see the divine? On one hand, we have the pantheon of Greek gods, flawed, powerful, and deeply human in their emotions. On the other, the Christian God, one all-knowing, omnipotent being with a defined moral order. But beyond just gods and goddesses, these two belief systems differ in their views on creation, morality, and the afterlife. In this video, we'll explore these contrasts, not to determine which is right or wrong, but to understand how they reflect human nature and our search for meaning. Let's start at the beginning. In Greek mythology, the universe began with chaos, an empty void. From chaos came the primordial gods, then the Titans, and finally the Olympians led by Zeus. Creation wasn't the work of a single deity. It was a messy, violent process shaped by multiple divine forces. Contrast this with Christianity's Genesis. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Here, creation is deliberate, designed by a single, all-powerful being. Humans are created in God's image, given dominion over the earth. The key difference? Polytheism versus monotheism. In Greek mythology, power is shared among many, often conflicting gods. In Christianity, God alone holds ultimate authority, which raises an interesting question. Is a world governed by many gods more relatable than one ruled by a single, omniscient deity? Now, let's talk about divine nature. Greek gods are, in many ways, reflections of humanity. They love, hate, cheat, and take revenge. Zeus, the king of the gods, is powerful but flawed, prone to jealousy and infidelity. Athena is wise, but she can be ruthless. Ares thrives on war. Compare this to the Christian God, omnipotent, omniscient, and morally perfect. In Christianity, God doesn't act out of impulse or personal desire. He is a being of justice and love, guiding humanity toward righteousness. But both traditions share something in common: divine intervention. Just as Zeus punishes Prometheus for giving fire to humans, the Christian God punishes Adam and Eve for disobedience. In both cases, the divine enforces its authority, just through different means. This leads to another question. Would you rather follow a God who is like you or one who is beyond human flaws? How do these belief systems see humans? In Greek mythology, humans are often at the mercy of the gods. Heroes like Odysseus and Achilles struggle against fate, trying to carve their own destiny while avoiding divine wrath. Free will exists, but the gods often intervene, sometimes for amusement, sometimes for punishment. Christianity, on the other hand, places humans in a unique role. Made in God's image, we are given free will with the responsibility to choose between good and evil. The Christian God doesn't toy with humans. He offers guidance, commandments, and salvation. So the question arises, are humans meant to serve the gods, or are we meant to walk with one? Greek morality is complex. There's no universal law dictating right and wrong. What matters is how you navigate fate, honor, and the gods' whims. Some heroes are punished despite their virtues, while others prosper through cleverness rather than goodness. In Christianity, morality is absolute. Sin leads to punishment. Virtue leads to salvation. The concept of divine justice is clear. Those who follow God's path are rewarded, while those who reject Him face consequences. And what about the afterlife? In Greek mythology, Hades is neither heaven nor hell. It's simply the underworld where the dead reside. Some are punished, some are rewarded, but most simply exist. Christianity, however, presents a stark contrast: heaven and hell. Eternal reward or eternal separation from God, which leads to a final question. Is fear of divine judgment necessary for moral behavior? Greek mythology and Christianity offer two very different visions of the divine. One is filled with gods who are deeply human, powerful but flawed. The other presents a singular God, omniscient, omnipotent, and morally absolute. Both traditions have shaped how we think about morality, free will, and what it means to be human. So what do you think? Do you find the Greek gods' human-like flaws relatable? Or does the singular, moral authority of the Christian God make more sense? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into mythology and theology, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.